Well, the chances of hearing this on the big city mainstream media, slim and none. But here in Texas, we'll call it like we see it. Earlier this week, Texas A&M Chancellor Glenn Hager announced a new Posse committee to wrangle up a president for the flagship campus in College Station. Well, why is that? Because last two fellas in the saddle bucked off and pushing the left-wing ideologies that didn't sit well with the Aggies and the lawmakers. Well, now here's the kicker. Some of the folks on this new committee are the same ones who've been riding hard for the DEI agendas. And one of them is just a flat-out opposes conservative reforms, and the legislature has been demanding. Well, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, it's almost like a A&M leadership trying to write their own Aggie joke book. Well, meanwhile, down in Austin, every student majoring in social work at the UT has to take a class called Foundations of Social Justice. And that ain't just about passing a test. It's got to even improve it and engage in the anti-racism and diversity and equality and inclusion, and not only at work and in students, but in your personal life too. That's right, the classroom spilling over into the living room. Well, now we mosey on down to New Bronzeville, and the LGBT group is hosting a so-called all-ages drag show on Saturday. Well, this Riverside Pride Festival was supposed to be at the county fairgrounds, but the folks raised concerns about whether the show was fit for kids. So now it's moving to a church, Faith United of Christ, and now then Congressman Chip Roy, whose district covers New Bronzeville, didn't mix any words. He called it reprehensible garbage. Well, Governor Greg Abbott is saddling up and cracking down on those rainbow color crosswalks, and has been painting in places like Austin and Dallas, San Antonio, and Houston. He's telling the cities to straighten up. If you don't scrap those politics off the pavement, you might just find your road money cut off quicker than a rattlesnake strike. And circling back to Governor Abbott, he's putting TxDOT on notice from here on out. Roadways marked better stick to traffic and safety, not flags or slogans or rainbows or stripes. Just paint the lines and keep them between the ditches, and the cities don't comply. You could see their state and federal road funds just dry up faster than a stock tank in August. Well, I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you dropping your comments down below, and I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you subscribing, and that'll give you a heads up on the next video. And this is Thoughts While Thinking, and these opinions are mine.